let's just figure quickly, if we never exceeded what we did before, we put in, we were in business under that program, we put in over 300,000, so we'll just call it 300,000 alarm units is what we put in before. Now that was, close to a 10-year period of time. But 300,000 nickels is how much money?
150,000. I can't get my comments straight.
The math seems to come down to you pretty much getting back half what your initial investment.
If we do 10,000 a month.
And then we're probably gonna do a lot more than that.
And I'm not trying to hype it or blow it out of proportion, but I'm betting pretty heavy I'm going to do 10,000.
Based on 10,000, you get half your investment back.
Huh?
So in 2 months, based on 10,000.
I would not look at it that way because I want to be totally realistic with you. I doubt seriously that we'll do 10,000 our first month. I think we'll do 4,000 or 5,000 units our first month. But I think the second, third month on, we're off to the races. More people see it, then we're going to start getting rid. And one thing I haven't even mentioned is we're going to have 3 or 4 internet gurus hammering on that internet. We're going to have a huge internet presence as well. And I haven't even brought that up. So, you can read in our website that's not up anymore that 34% of these people, the senior people, do have computers in their home. Yes, Curtis?
Betty White.
Oh,
Negotiating with Betty White.
Yeah, we're negotiating with Betty White right now to do our commercials.
I love her.
Okay, we're
There's
negotiating.
my sign.
Everybody back here's been talking, and we're going to have a celebrity do it. I think she's comfortable with it. I think we've agreed with the money. We really want Betty White to do these commercials. I'm sorry, Jim, I love you, but you're not old enough. And so we're gonna have Betty White. Try to get Betty White. If not, we've thought of other folks. Let's see.
Jim.
Huh?
You can always get Jim.
Yeah, we always get Jim. He's done a bunch of my stuff before.
We can grind you up a little
I can't believe I
bit.
left that out. I'm just trying to be respectful of the
How do
time.
you look at
Any
Jim?
more questions about anything?
One quick question. For an investor, I'm looking at it from an investor point of view.
Right.
If an investor is guaranteed to get 3 times his money back in 4 years, is that a guarantee?
That is a guarantee, and I'll tell you how we do that too. Again, it's all based on us making sales. And my wife and I have played with these numbers 1,000 times. We got to make about 300 sales a month for our company to break even, and we got to set aside based on 2,000 sales a month. We got to set aside about $15 a deal to recover the $3 million that we're getting put up by the investors putting up $1 million. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
And we got to do that, and we're going to do that. But the truth is, again, I'm gambling pretty high that they're going to beg us, don't sell it, please don't sell it in 4 years' time. We're going to have that right in 4
Is
years.
this going to be a corporation or LLC?
It's LLC. It is an LLC. It's Safewatch by Monsignor LLC right now. One thing I didn't show you, again, because of lack of time, all of our patents are applied for. Bob, how many different patents have you applied for, Bob?
Right now, there's one that's applied for, and we have several others in the works.
That are pending, right? Okay, because we're doing some cross patents and this and that. Yes, Jim?
A friend of mine asked me to check that he works with a lot of companies that have brought fresh products to the market.
Right.
And he sat in the courtrooms with a lot of patent attorneys and said see if you have a patent or is it patent pending, because sometimes if it's just patent pending, these companies have had a hard time getting liability insurance.
Right.
Because the manufacturer or the insurance company wants to make sure that you absolutely have, the patent, the product in your crosshairs, that you are the one and the only one.
Right.
And they also, to protect yourself, to make sure that an injunction can't be put on your, on your company from somebody else who has either a patent or a specific, characteristics that are similar to what you already have.
Right.
He says a lot of companies don't realize that,
Right.
but that can happen.
Right.
He says you need to make sure that you have a patent. Patent pending doesn't totally protect you.
No, it doesn't totally protect you, but you got to start somewhere. And so,
with the backlog in the patent office now,
Yeah.
it takes about 2 years to get a patent
Right.
when you apply
Right.
to where it's actually a patent with an issued number.
Because I've seen, there's a watch out there now.
But
Well, there is a 911 watch.
There's another one, a friend of mine has got some information for me. I just wanted to bring, I'm gonna bring it to you tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's got GPS and everything else on it.
I tell you what, I love you. I'm gonna go out on a limb. There is no watch out there with a pop-up face, cellular watch, and GPS tracker,
And monitoring.
and
There are
central
lots of
control station with
cell
two-way
watches.
voice.
Yeah.
There are lots of cell watches.
There's a lot of cell watches.
But there are none
Yeah,
that have the functionality. What ours had is a very simple operation. You push one button, that connects you to an operator. You talk to that operator right through the watch. The operator then has a screen that pops up, and it's got a preset list of contacts.
right.
If you're locked out of your house, you can call your daughter that lives across the town. If you have a medical emergency, they call 911 and stay on the phone with you.
Just like All-Star on your wrist.
It's
But
a scheduled, different response for
Right.
whatever you're.
But as far as anybody selling what we're selling right now, it's not being done. We have researched that. But you know what the truth is, guy? Really and truly, I don't care. I don't care if it's being done, if somebody else, because it's just like we did before. It's back to who does the best job marketing. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of companies out there that's got a two-way voice, that's got a pendant. There are thousands of them. But who holds all the market share? Life Alert. Why? They did the best job marketing.
And
That's
they've
what
got
it
the most inferior product of everything.
Yeah, but they've done the best job marketing. So I appreciate the point and everything, but there's nobody selling what we're selling. Life Alert is saying they got a 911 watch. Y'all call them up. Don't take my word for it. Do just like I did. That's my mother over there. I just called up to get her a watch. They don't have the watch. They got it on their website. How much is the watch? Well, it's $4.99. It's $2.99 if you take it today. I can't take it today. You ain't got one. And they say, how much is the monitoring? It's $53.95 a month. How much is it up front? $4.99. Well, what if I wait a year and y'all don't have a watch for a year? You gonna let me buy it for $2.99 then? No. So you're gonna penalize me because you ain't got it, right? We went round and round, but I learned everything about it. So who's gonna do the best? Zero down, $39.95 a month, blasting the airways, guaranteed approval on 62-year-olds.
When do you anticipate shipping product?
August 1st. August 1st, we're hoping, and we're a little bit at the mercy of the watch manufacturer. We have let me see the watch. And I know some folks who gotta go. You got it?
No, I think it's on the desk.
Okay, go ahead and grab it for. I'm gonna show you the non-working prototype. It's too big. It's gonna be about half the size for men and even smaller for ladies. There's all kind of things in it that's got to be taken out. Cameras, iPhones, MP3 player, all that stuff. We don't need all that, okay? We just need our watch. But the basic design is here.
They've got our patent specifications.
This
and
is
they have agreed
the
upon
watch.
price.
It's got the pop-open face. This is going to be all red right here. And it comes with a charger and a cell phone charger. You can pop it open. It comes with a little pendant if you wanted to wear it like a pendant. And it's got a little Bluetooth thing if you want to put it in your pocket and wear it like Bluetooth as well. So this is the and it's going to have real big numbers on the front to tell the time, because it tells the time now. You can see where it lights up. It's too small. We got really big numbers. It's got 5 speakers in it, so we want to keep the enhanced volume. So that's the non-working prototype, as I just said right now. And it is 8 o'clock, Brad, and if you guys got to go and some others do, let me say this before you go. I really appreciate you coming out. Thank you for your time. We're going to slay this deal. We are going to hammer it.